boxes you have, right? Go above,
Mm-hmm.
little bit above here, this import and the next one def lambda handler, those two you
Yes.
have to copy.
Okay.
You can copy one first, copy, keep everything in one box maybe, then you can copy paste. Copy this
Okay.
import statements and keep before lambda handler. Basically those modules and all you need, right, to connect to S3 and all. So that's what it is doing. So import statements, and it wrote the entire lambda function where you will pass the S3 bucket name and key to download the CSV file and read the CSV file. Go,
Mm-hmm.
this is the test sample. We don't need test sample right now. What you can do
I,
is, like, you can copy the entire code and create a lambda function.
here I should paste, right?
Did you click on create function at the top?
Mm-hmm. Create function.
Auto
Author
from
from
scratch,
scratch.
you can give some function name.
This is Python.
Yeah, those all should be fine. Then you can create a function.
So here I should paste, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can deploy that code.
Deploy.
So here the input is, like, you have to pass the bucket name and the key of the file, right, which file you have to read. So those will
Yes.
be inputs. Those you have to pass in your test data. So
Yep.
now you can go a little bit above. No, the right, it more above. This is below, right, above, top.
Oh, okay.
You can click on
Mm-hmm.
test.
Oh, yeah, test.
Yeah, create new event. You can give some event name. Synchronous is nothing but it runs sequentially. You cannot run, can like parallel execution will not be there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
and it will wait till the whole process finished. But asynchronous means it runs in the background and you don't have to wait. It will update once it is done. You don't have to wait for it to finish. Mostly like a back end process.
mm-hmm.
Background process, not back end, background process. So you can give some name, come down. In event JSON you can copy from the collab, like what is there in the collab. The test object is there, like in Google Colab.
Okay, okay, test object.
That's the code, right? Whatever we have written till now, that's the code. So now you need to pass the input parameters for that to execute, like bucket name and all. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
So
This,
now you give your S3 bucket name and the key. What is your S3 bucket name?
this bucket name is, I think I should go back and find it, right?
Yeah, you can go to, you have to go to S3 and no, check, right?
Yeah, so I need to save this? Or?
No, you can move to next tab. That is fine. There S3 is there, right? That green thing.
Okay, this one. Mm-hmm.
So you can close this one. Here, close this.
This is the name.
Yeah, that
I
is the
click on
bucket
it.
name. So copy the bucket name and you give it as a parameter in that.
Name
Yeah, then give object is
and
like your path of the file. So other than the bucket, you should give the path. Click on that file.
this one,
Yeah,
electricity.
we can do that. Yeah, click on that file.
Copy URL.
No.
Okay.
Click on,
Open.
yeah. There you will have a key. Key you have to copy basically. There you have a key right below, no, little bit above, left side, left side below, blue color thing,
Is it this?
left side.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that is your key. You have to
Oh,
pass that as a key so that it will know which file it has to read.
got it. Hmm. Lambda. So okay.
So
And
now
now
click
test
save,
or save.
save,
Save.
because for future you can just use that only. You can now
Okay.
click on.
JSON
Okay, you can
syntax.
remove those comments and all, because those are not valid in JSON. So
JSON. Okay.
and you can just 1 second, you can just maybe keep that whatever there in the records, that should be fine. You can remove sample event also.
Okay.
Keep parenthesis, yeah. So then after hash, I think this should work. If not, we have to remove the records also. Try it.
Yeah, it's saved.
Click on test. Let's see the error details. Okay, it doesn't have pandas module. Okay. Usually now you can debug. You can ask this to Google Colab saying that the pandas module is not there in Lambda, because if I tell you, it will be, you can only debug it. Try to debug the error. How you will
Okay.
debug?
Copy this and okay. So over here, I think it should add. Oh, it is there, right? Pandas.
But the Python environment, it is pandas by default. It won't be installed. You have to install
Okay.
Python. Sorry, pandas. So that's why we
Mm-hmm.
are getting error. So what it showed, unable to, let's try to see if you can try to debug.
This video was not found. This is common. To fix, you need to include all your dependencies in your Lambda deployment package. Okay.
Yeah, that is like a difficult way of doing this, because basically you are creating the package, pandas package, entire pandas modules, then you are uploading it. But that is difficult way of doing it. Instead, you can ask, can I use any other way instead of uploading the package, or I can use any different module.
Docker.
Yeah, the other way is you can create the Docker image and use that image to deploy, but for that you need like Docker skills as well, right? So
Yeah.
maybe then instead of ask that instead of pandas, can I try any other way? I don't think we can try other way. Maybe we can try to create a glue job instead. It has pandas installed. Try.
Shall I ask?
Yeah, let it.
Mm.
Yeah, you can try CSV module. So ask your Google Colab, give me the code using CSV module instead of pandas.
Oh, give me.
Usually now that's how we do. We don't want to spend much time on coding nowadays. So we take AI support and
Mm.
ask, like, make it to write the code whatever we require.
Got
So
it.
it
Makes
saves a lot of time, right? Even if you don't know the code also, right now it like you just need to know the debugging skills and exactly understand what it is giving and how
mm-hmm.
you are using that AI, that prompt engineering you need to know. You,
Got it.
yeah,
Yeah. We need to even know like how to ask a question also,
yeah.
right?
Only that is important right now. So now you only try go to
It is saying it updated.
do control A, it will select everything. Control V,
Oh,
yeah, and do control V. Yeah. Now deploy it again and test. You can see the output below. If, okay, yeah. Now I think you have issue related to IAM roles that day we saw, right? uh,
mm-hmm.
Now get object issue might be there because it timed out in 3 seconds. So by default that day I showed you also timeout also you have to change.
Yep.
Currently it is in 3 seconds, so you will go to configuration and change, click on configuration.
Configuration. Yeah, 3
3
seconds.
seconds you have to change that.
1 minute?
Yeah, 1 minute should be fine.
Save.
Now test again.
Code. Okay, it's saying deployed.
Yeah,
So no
you
need to go to this test hub
test
now?
and all we need to add parameters, right? So we need to go if we need those parameters, I think.
Mm-hmm.
By default it won't take any parameters, so because it didn't.
Yeah, it now succeeded.
So you got the data, right?
Yeah.
That's how we do get
Mm-hmm.
object. This is like basically you are getting an object from S3 bucket, and this is how we create a lambda where you will read the S3 bucket, pass the S3 bucket value and the key value, and it will fetch the data and read the data. And nowadays no one spend much time on coding. You can use like any LLMs, but you need to know what is the error. Sometimes if you don't understand the error, then also you can ask any LLM to help you debug the error. But usually
Mm-hmm.
in any companies we'll have like LLMs, these many tokens only you can use per month. So if you
Oh,
finished per month, then you cannot use LLM. But there are other ways you can use it. It's in Teams or you can use it in browser, but
yeah.
those won't be
Mm-hmm.
efficient. You have to go and copy paste everything. Otherwise in Visual Studio it will only create a file and it will only do changes, right?
Yes.
So That way is one way. If that tokens are done, you can try it in browser or Teams chat, and you can update the
Code.
code, copy paste the code.
Hmm.
So
How did it? How did it know like this file or something like that? I did not
that's,
give anything here, right?
yeah, in test you have created one object, right? One event. So by default it took that event.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
In test you are
Makes
passing
sense.
the bucket name and
Uh,
file name,
yeah, that's
file
what I
key.
was just thinking. I was like, Array, I did not give anything. How is this answer coming? Makes sense now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we do. You can even try to right now you uploaded the file, you got the file from S3. You can also try writing to upload to S3. For that you might need to add IAM roles. So now you can again ask Google Colab after GetObject. I need to, you can like LLM doesn't know what is the content of the file right now, right? So
Yes.
maybe you can copy paste the content and ask that I need to replace certain row or column, not this one, output of the lambda, because it has the content, it has the content,
Yes.
right? So you can ask Google Colab, like whether you need to change any row or whether you need to uh, update filter based on the years, some kind of
Mm-hmm.
modifications, data transformations you do, and again you will write to S3. You can ask Google Colab what is the code for that and you can try. We can because I think you will get issues with put object because of the roles. You can resolve that also today class.
Got it. I'll just look into how data set this is. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
you can
get an
open the
idea.
CSV file, or it printed the data also, right? From that you, if you can understand, try understanding it, because mostly debugging skills you need now more compared to.
Hmm.
So if you want to see the logs of this, if you go little bit above,
Okay.
there you have the logs, right? Click on the logs, the blue one, blue hyperlink there below, executed function succeeded, in the green box.
Dialogue.
Yeah, you can click on that.
Okay.
So this will have the logs for the lambda, all the print statements, console output, whatever you are seeing. Go below, here it's stored.
So if I
Open,
click
yeah,
on it,
here you will see the content of the file and all. So if you don't understand the log, you can give this also to Google Colab and ask it to do some transformations and then put an object. You can try that scenario now.
so I think this only got all the rows, right? So if I see an Excel for what we pulled, it just got only these lines. It did not get the actual data.
uh, Check once,
Afghanistan.
try to understand what the Google Colab gave the code. It,
E-
check the code
mhm.
Google Colab, because it doesn't, maybe it might have printed some head or something. Go above. So it printed.
Yeah, it had head rows. That's the reason. Makes sense. That's why we got
No, no,
first
here it
few
is.
rows. First few rows. I
It only took the top 5 rows. Head means usually the top 5, tail means the low
that's
last
from
5 to 10. So here
But
it
I
only
see
read
more than 5, right? If we
no,
see over there.
empty spaces also will be
Okay.
considered as a row.
Counted. Uh-huh. Makes sense.
So
Now I understood.
so if now what you can try is you can ask like this is my CSV data, you can give top 5 rows to the Google Colab and ask it to modify something. You only think a use case. What will be your use case? This is your CSV. What do you want to do
This
with
is
your
yes.
CSV? You want to filter maybe based on country code. What do you need to use this CSV for? Think of just some random use case.
Hmm.
Uh,
Maybe I'll get information for whatever country name starts with A.
okay, try that. And you will store that into separate CSV in S3 bucket. So now ask Google Colab to give you that code.
So we need to ask. Okay. I should let him know that
Uh,
read a CSV file
mm.
and I want to get the country names starting with A.
So
Data of
which column it has to use for that? You need to give
country
that
name.
information
Okay.
because it doesn't have the CSV, right? If you provide
Yeah.
the CSV, it will do everything. But you are yeah, you can do that also, or you can write a prompt saying you have to pick this particular column and you can give me all the countries which starts with letter A and store it into a separate CSV in S3 bucket. Usually giving entire file is not suggestible because it takes a
Okay.
lot of tokens to read,
Okay.
but
So we should tell like I have a CSV file from which I want to read country name starting with A. I want to read country name starting with A
and store it into a separate CSV.
and store.
Which column? Country name is not the exact column name you have in the CSV. So you have to specify that also.
Mm, so this one,
Oh,
right?
country name is there. Okay. Sorry, my
This
bad
one.
then.
Okay. Now I was thinking because there are few uh, like rows over here also, right? So I was thinking like, do I need to give this? But it will capture this, right?
Yeah, it should.
Hmm. Yeah, giving prompt is also a task. If we don't have knowledge, we won't be able to debug.
Yeah.
I can feel that. Okay, I want to mention install. Yeah. So it did by itself over here. Okay.
So it updated the code and it is
Yes.
storing that into another CSV. Now you can copy paste this code and try to run it.
Copy.
Lambda. You have to go to Lambda.
Yeah. Lambda. So I need to have a new tab or
No, you
same
can
tab?
open, you can modify this code also, right? It doesn't matter.
Okay. Oh, it copied something. Hmm. Deploy. And under test, again I have to paste this.
Test it's
Or no.
already there, right? So that should be fine.
That
I
should
don't
be
think the test variables changed.
okay. Okay. Hmm.
Maybe if it will, I think collab only might have specified what is the name of the file with which it has to save. So it says
Yeah, it is
it has the
country.
column country name.
Yeah, that's what I felt, right? That's what I told you.
Space is
Maybe
not
because
there,
it is
right?
having
Country
data,
name,
so
country name space is not there, right?
Mhm. There is space, Bhavna.
Huh? There is
But
space.
yeah, there is space.
No, press backspace. Is
Yeah,
there
it is.
okay? Otherwise, it is telling that column is not there. Maybe copy
Is it?
paste directly. It doesn't matter. Copy paste that one.
So, shall I ask this
Go up. No, try.
Google Colab or?
No, try to see. Or else it's up to you. You can try in Google Colab also. No, you click on the file. Yeah, go below. We,
Country name.
okay.
Country name.
Something it got changed. Try deploy and test once again. I don't know what changed. Deploy and test again. Because if you see there is some change. Deploy.
Yeah, deploy and now test. It is throwing error. Shall I give Google Colab this
Yeah, I think
file?
that is not the error. I think it is maybe not able to see the column names properly.
Yeah, that's what. Maybe. I'll just paste the error as well. It seems CSV does not have column exactly named to help identify.
You can tell that I uploaded the CSV also. You uploaded, right? You can tell this
Yes,
is the
yes.
CSV.
After that only it's saying it seems the CSV file does not have column exactly named country name to
Then
help you identify the correct
try
column to
to
fill.
try to see what sits in CSV and fetch me the column names.
Mm-hmm. Git update.
Try running the code. It is telling to run the code, right? Run that code first.
Accept and
Yeah.
run.
Oh, okay. No, I think you have to first run the pip install. Okay, it is only running. Okay. So usually that's how daily you have to see now how to debug and all.
Yeah, debugging is main thing to find.
You can just click. Okay, it is again convert, but tell that in my lambda I don't have pandas because it took pandas, because if you read via pandas you will get the column names and all, so that can also be the reason.